I'm the sun, I'm the earth, I'm the voice in an empty church. I could go, get out the way, but just for you I guess I might as well stay. I don't know what you heard, I'm in the back, I'm on the road. 3 words of why, where and why, I got the answers in my zip pocket. If you could be mine, if you could be mine, then all over the world they could feel it all over you. All over the world you can feel it all over you. All over you, all over you. Thank you very much. My name is Paul Aiden. I started writing songs when I was nine years old. My dad put the music to the songs, and still got a lot of that on tape. Started doing little albums on a little label called Little Green Man Music in Manchester with some friends, and it was great. We got in the paper, and you know, the titles were like band cuts, 4th album in between lessons, and we thought we were going to make it. We were 14, so it took a little bit longer. I like my brandy from a brown paper bag. Drink it in parks. When's the luck run out? One risky thing was coming to Australia with no money. I really wanted to do it. I really wanted to get through it. And when I arrived in Sydney, I didn't have any money, and I had to just get by day to day, and it was really, really good, I think, for my soul to have that experience, just to totally take myself out of the comfort zone. You wanna feel it, you don't believe it, get lost, and you wanna take it.
Well, I first met Paul, it was on the weekend. I was shopping in the Pitt Street Mall, and I was just going through there, and I saw this busker, and I thought he was fantastic. I hadn't normally approached buskers before to tell them they're good. I don't make it a usual practice, and so I decided to, and I introduced myself to Paul and told him who I was, and just told him that I thought his stuff was great and hoped I could help him out.
Well, yeah, Andrew just called me after he'd seen Paul playing and said, "Oh, I saw a guy that was great in Pitt Street Mall, a busker," and I thought, "Oh, okay." Well, I was expecting to see a guy with a xylophone and
whistling on a gum leaf.
whistling on a gum leaf, and Paul does that too. But no, he took us over to Paul's place, and we sort of found out after that he'd been writing for quite a while and had a whole lot of material that was also really good.
I think that I write music that a lot of people can relate to. Basically, it's how we all feel. Being let down, confused, wondering where we're going to go, what we're going to do.
I think the best thing about Paul's songs is probably the simplicities of his melodies and just the hooks that he comes up with. It's really nice to listen to.
One of my main topics of conversation is just relationships. Like, relationships are the whole way we live our lives, apart from the very few people that live on their own somewhere in a little shack. You know, even then they still have to go and get food from somewhere and go to a shop. Relationships are absolutely everything to do with life. And that's what I like to write about.
Did you want me to tell you the score before we fall down 15 flights and 15 floors? Did you want me to tell you the score? I know that you know that I know.
Engine Room were thinking about doing the record in various places, but they felt like LA would be the place. It was great. I stayed in apparently the room that Janis Joplin died in this hotel in Hollywood, which was kind of cool. I went to go and see the producer Tony Hoffa, and I was really a fan of his stuff that he did with Beck on Midnight Vultures.
We're about to record a song for Paul Aiden.
He was talking about which musicians to get involved, and he mentioned that Brian Reitzel, who played with Air, may be available to do it, and I jumped at the chance. And Greg Kirsten, who plays in Beck's band, on keys. Dan Rothschild on bass, who'd played with Fiona Apple and Amy Mann. And his dad produced The Doors, and he was excellent. It was a great band, really funky. David Campbell did the string arrangements. A fantastic string quartet come in and put some strings on some of the tracks, and that was brilliant. Within, probably about a month of being back from LA, I'd already done another few tracks that looked like they could be great and good enough to go on the record. I think art's always going to have a place. No matter how society changes, people love freedom, and whether it be listening to music or hanging a picture on a wall or watching a documentary, it's all coming from inside. Same with music, it's something you just can't explain. It's in there somewhere, and it's like all of a sudden it's out. I want people to be able to connect with my music. That feel, I know what music can do for people, and to be able to do that myself is a great feeling, even to the point now of just playing gigs, changing people's moods. It's really great, really satisfying. It's like the ultimate job satisfaction. I'm really excited about the next step. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. I'm really excited about life. I think it's fantastic.
I'm not the quitting kind. I'm not the quitting kind. I'm not the
The best songs for me are songs that take you by surprise.
In a match for the cold world. In a match for the cold world. In a match for the cold world. So better get used. I guess I'll